Hello and welcome back to another TG competitive gameplay. I'm Honest Outrage, Honest, checking in. Today with me I've got TG-Ruru.
TG-Ruru, check it in.
I love it, dude.
It
Cool.
hurts me, like, it actually hurts me to do that.
We should explain to everyone, Ruru does not like checking in, and every time he watches one of these videos where I make people check in, it always makes him cringe. So for the benefit of everyone in his squad and battalion, we had to make him check in. Alright, cool. So today we've got some Black Ops 2 competitive gameplay for you. Rue's the SA, the squad assistant for our PS3 Brigade 2nd Battalion CS squad, which is Sabre squad. We're playing a game today against a team called Team Provo. They're an Irish-based team who are going to be competing in the upcoming EGL 9 later on this month. So these guys have played each other quite a lot, so I reckon it's going to be a good game. We're playing some Hardpoint today on Raid. What's going on straight off the spawn here, Rue?
Well, straight off the bat, you may have saw that they pushed mid-spawn, try and flip these spawns, because the next hardpoint is kitchen. And that's really the key about hardpoint, is that you've got to realize where the next one is, not only the one that you're sitting on. Because, like, you might get 20 points on one hardpoint, but that could cause you to lose 60 points on the next. So we got a good start here, and we got some good time on the first hill, and now we're pushing on to the next one.
Absolutely. We should explain to everyone, Hardpoint is the new game mode for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's basically like a King of the Hill scenario. The hill, which is what the Hardpoint is referred to generally, changes around the spawn in a cycle. And you basically get points for capturing and holding that particular point. Pretty good game mode. It's being used in MOV and EGL. Is it something that you guys have kind of adapted to quite quickly as a new game mode?
Yeah, definitely will be, because if you remember in Modern Warfare 3, the only two game modes were S&D and CTF, and we felt like with the new game mode in Hardpoint, that's what we should dedicate our time to, and I think we must have scrimmed, I don't know, about 7 or 8 series of just Hardpoint in the first few weeks of Black Ops 2, so we put some serious amount of time into it.
It is good. Everyone's loving Hardpoint at the moment. It's the one thing, the one playlist like in public lobbies that everyone's playing all the time. You always see the Hardpoint games going up on GB and whatnot. So it's definitely one that the Call of Duty community has really taken to heart and really enjoyed. Bring something new to the game, something new to competitive gaming.
Definitely is, and all the pros are enjoying it as well. Some teams are finding it hard to adapt to. That's mainly the S&D teams, because it's really an aggressive game mode. You have to be really aggressive in it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, at the moment we're looking at you. You're rocking. I gotta say, actually, you're rocking a little blossom flower finish camo on your.
You like it? Don't even lie. You're feeling it.
I actually love it. Do you know what? I've put it on a couple of my own guns myself, and it's like, yeah, makes me feel pretty.
Exactly.
So, being the SMG guy here, what's your role at the moment? You're obviously playing a very aggressive, objective-based role.
Exactly. If you see now, like there was 20 seconds when I started moving off that hardpoint. I'm usually the first guy on the hardpoint, and after I get on it, I push off it, and I try and kill people around it, so my team has a good basis to hold it for a good, say, 20-30 seconds.
Absolutely. So we've got the rest of the squad kind of hovering all around the hard point, but you're the guy who's getting off of the hard point, pushing on towards the enemy, and thinking about the next hard point as well.
Exactly. If you see here, like, I was the first guy in, I killed 3 on him, got the hard point, and you see me try and move off in the front again.
Yeah, it was a beautiful little piece of play there, where you were first in, got the stun in, got the kill, got the second kill, onto the hard point, pushed them off it, and now it's all about the defense.
Exactly. We're getting some good time here as well. I think we were like 50, 60 points behind at the start, and then we're now brought it back to 83, 79. So we're doing well for ourselves here at the moment.
Excellent. Things can change really quickly in a game of Hardpoint, because it is only literally a few points that it comes down to at the end. Every second counts.
Exactly.
Good
and like the same again here. We're already thinking about the next one. We know we can afford to let them have a little bit of time as long as we get some time on the next one.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's the rest of your class? I mean, we've got a little snippet there of it on the screen, some lightweight, some toughness, and then you're rocking 2 perks in your perk 3 slot. What's your thinking behind that strategy?
Well, I always run lightweight toughness in GB variant because I like to get around the map, and I don't see the point of using scavenger. I'd much prefer to be able to win gunfights, and then I have dead sounds because I've got some pretty decent headphones, so I like to be able to hear people around me, and then I have extreme condition, which is always important if you're running around the map a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about that speed of being able to move between hard points and get yourself in the best position as quickly as possible.
Exactly.
Absolutely. We should also explain to everyone as well at the moment, rocking this MSMC, this footage was taken pre-patch. So, you know, now the gun might not be as beastly as possible, but hey, at the end of the day, it depends on whose hands it's being used with, right?
Exactly. There is actually a noticeable amount of recoil added. I've been playing League all day trying to get used to it, and it's tough.
What attachments are you rocking on there at the moment? You've obviously not got a sight on there. You've not got the laser sight. There's no silencer that we can see.
No, I use extended mags and stock on almost all my SMGs. I like to be just in case I have to go for that extra kill. I like having the extra bullets, and stock. I just love stalking around corners and stuff.
Absolutely. What do you think to the choice of map? I mean, this is one that's going to be used in the competitive playlist. Do you like the flow of the map?
I actually really enjoy Raid. Raid is a map that works on all three game types. It works on Hardpoint, Standoff, and S&D. It's a really good map. It's a really competitive map because, as you said, like especially on Hardpoint, things can change so quick. Like the hills are so spaced apart. If you don't set up for the next hill, you're basically going to lose about 30 seconds on it for definite before you even get there nearly. So it's a tough map.
Yeah, absolutely. How have you guys been doing in your GB games at the moment? Because you know, you look like you're rocking things here. This is against a well-established team, and you guys are holding your own, pulling ahead. Is it a similar story for you guys on GB as well?
Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Not doing too badly at all. We reached playoffs in the last GB ladder, which was the fall season, and at the moment I think we're hanging around 50th. We stopped playing GBs a bit in the middle because we were concentrating on the Frag Nation Battle Bowl ladder. Yep. Which we did quite well in as well. We got to the championship final against the Argent Fury team.
Absolutely.
We felt we didn't really represent ourselves that well in the final. We felt we could have done a lot better, but we did. I think in the tournament part at the end of Frag Nation, I don't think we dropped a map. And then when it came to the final, we just didn't do as well as expected. But we've had a very successful couple of months, I feel.
Good stuff, good work. Yeah, and if you guys haven't already seen it, there was a bit of an announcement recently on the main page of TG and a little discussion thread in the Secure General about the success of Sabre Squad. These guys really are rocking it at the moment, and one of our highly competitive squads within TG. So feel free to go and congratulate them if you haven't already. Got some great achievements from these boys. So where are we at the game at the minute? You guys have pulled ahead a little bit at the moment. We're around about halfway through. How's things going at the moment?
Well, I think we actually made a couple of mistakes there. We didn't set up quick enough for the garage, and I think you're going to see that they're going to get a lot of time off this garage hardpoint, and that was more down to our mistakes rather than them winning gunfights against us. We just didn't really react fast enough. So it's going to be really tough for us to break this garage hardpoint.
Yeah, and it comes back to what you were saying before about the spawning system. I mean, the spawning system, in my opinion, it is good in Black Ops 2, but it does mean that you guys are relatively spread out at the moment, finding it difficult to make any sort of frontal attack on this hard point.
Yeah, we're just really all we're doing at the moment is we're just poking, see if we can find a gap or a weakness that we can exploit. I think you'll see now. Yeah, we just gave up on it. There was 15-20 seconds left, so we're just going to try and get as much time as we can off the basketball hardpoint, and hopefully push on from there.
Yep, makes sense. Try and rack up as many points as possible from the next hill.
Exactly, yeah.
So what roles are the rest of your teammates playing at the moment? We've talked about your objective aggressive role here. What are the other three guys using?
Well, we play an anchor system, is where we have a guy with an AR anchoring the spawns so that we can make sure that we're spawning that place. Then we have, on a map like Raid, we usually run 3 SMGs so we can move around the map a lot faster, because the hard points, they switch from opposite ends of the map a lot, so you want to be moving pretty fast. So we got Kirxx anchoring, and then we have Boise and Fappy run ARs. Okay,
yep, that makes perfect sense. Good system to use as well with 4-man teams that we always see in competitive gaming.
Exactly.
You guys aren't using score streaks in this particular game. What's your thoughts on the potential and possibility of having score streaks being used in competitive situations?
I actually really enjoy score streaks. I really enjoy them. I feel like they're actually they're rewarding people, because if you notice, at one stage I think I go on like a 5-6 gun streak on the hardpoint, and that's tough to do. Like, that's really tough to do.
Yeah, and that really racks up the points quickly as well towards your score streak.
So if you're using score streaks, like, you're getting rewarded for that stuff, and your team is getting rewarded for it. So, and they can really make things more interesting, because I don't know if you saw in I think it was one of the Pro-Am lands, I think Scumpy's team, they were like, I don't know, like 100 points behind or something, and they got one score streak off one hill, and it just turned around the whole game for them, and they just went on a roll then after that.
Yeah, absolutely. It just gets the morale back up for the whole team, and everyone uses it and moves on.
Yeah, exactly.
Good stuff. Well, we're actually getting to the end of this game now, and you guys have found it a little bit tough, but ultimately you've dominated, got yourselves those points as and when you've needed. We're looking at the score 241 to 213. It's looking good for you guys, and nice little boost playing against such a well-established team as well, and a team that are going to be competing at a high level. Well, we're going to cut it short there, guys, because this is the end of the video. Ruru, thank you for coming and joining me. Hopefully we'll see you again for another video. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Keep an eye out for future videos coming from us for competitive gaming. They're all going on the official TG YouTube channel. But for the time being, this is Honest checking out.
Do I really have to check out?
Check yourself out, dude. Come on.
TG-Ruru checking out.
Thanks, man. See you guys later.
Oh, Kirk. Oh, right there, Kirk.
Kirk, check my decibels.